All right, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody, and welcome to this tutorial and walkthrough of the Uswap Dex exchange. Now, Uswap is a decentralized exchange protocol which is deployed on the Tron network. It allows you to exchange any TRC20 token instantly through the smart contract protocols that has been developed onto the Uswap Dex. Now, this is giving an amazing opportunity for multiple people to provide liquidity where they can actually earn the swap fees from the exchange. They can also use the LP tokens that they are receiving from providing liquidity, and they can use those to stake and earn UME. Now, UME is the proprietary governance token over the Uswap Dex exchange. It will allow you the opportunity to propose, to vote, and to have a saying in the development of the Uswap Dex exchange. Now, I want to show you just the basics of this video so that you can understand how you can actually provide, how you can exchange, how you can provide liquidity, how you can stake to earn UME, how you can share this amazing platform with your friends as a referral, and of course, how you can access the newly NFT marketplace, and of course, utilizing your UME to vote for developments and much, much more. Now, so there's been a lot of questions. Of course, we're going to go through the easiest things first, and that will be how to swap, how to trade one cryptocurrency for another. Now, when you log into to uswap.me, this is how we will look. If as you can see up here, it says connect to wallet. So we will click on connect to wallet, tronlink. It will need us to log into the tronlink, so we will do that right away. We'll go to tronlink and we will type in the password for that wallet. So we are now logged on and connected to the Uswap smart contract protocol. It shows me the amount of Tron I have. If you go to assets, it will actually show you every single asset that you have in your wallet as well. So take a look at that. Now, going to the exchange, if I want to trade Tron for any other cryptocurrency or USDT or Bitcoin or whatever token that we have listed on this exchange, is very, very simple. Now, let's say, for example, that I want to exchange some TRX and I want to buy UME. UME is the proprietary governance token over the entire Uswap Dex exchange. It will bring you massively benefits as we move on. A lot of people don't really understand the meaning of a governance token, but I can assure you, stay tuned in our groups and you will have full education about this. Now, I would like to buy some UME. So let's say that I want to buy 10 UME. Let's say I want to buy 100 UME. That equals to 9,050 TRX. That is what I pay for the 100 UME. Now, when I click on swap, and when I confirm the swap here, my wallet will automatically be deducted 9,050 TRX, and my wallet will automatically be credited 100 UME. So we click on confirm swap. It pops up in a second window that you probably can't see. You will accept that. And let's see here. We had 8,708.93. Now we have 8,893. So I just purchased 100 UME instantly. I didn't have to set up an account. I didn't have to go through KYC. I didn't have to deposit to the exchange, and I didn't have to withdraw from the exchange. Everything goes peer-to-peer through smart contract protocols. The instant you swap, the instant you get that crypto back into your wallet. So that's how easy it is to swap and trade on the Uswap Dex exchange. And as you can see, we have a lot of tokens. We have our two in-house tokens, EFT and UME. We have USDT, BTC, Ethereum, and Litecoin, which is the wrapped version to the TRC20 protocol. We also have KLV, Banker, BRG, WIN, USDJ, JST, VBTT, HT, and Sun as well. All these are the top tokens on the Tron network. So this is actually how you exchange. You just simply choose the two tokens that you would like to exchange between, and then you can confirm the swap just as I did. Now, you just made your first swap. Now, a lot of people are here to provide liquidity. What does that mean? Well, it means that they are entering two types of cryptocurrency into the smart contract protocol. For example, TRX and UME. There is a swap pool for this where people can trade between TRX and UME. And in order to let that happen, we need liquidity providers that are adding those two cryptocurrencies into the smart contract protocol so that others can swap between them. Now, why do you want to do this? Well, first and foremost, there is a 0.3% swap fee from anyone and everyone swapping in any kind of pools. So if you have provided liquidity to TRX UME pool, every single swap between TRX and UME and TRX has a 0.3% swap fee. Now that swap fee is being shared among anyone and everyone that has provided liquidity to this specific pool. So the more liquidity you provide, the more share of the swap fee that you will receive. And that's not all, my friends. Once you have provided liquidity to the Uswap Dex exchange, you will now start to receive the swap fees, which is an additional income, but you will also receive something called liquidity pool provider tokens, LP tokens. Now, what can we do with those LP tokens? Well, it's very simple. You simply go to the staking section. Now, let's see. First and foremost, we want to add liquidity, of course. So we go to liquidity. We click on, let's say we wanted to add in TRX UME. So since I already have this here, I can just click on add. If you are brand new, you will need to click add liquidity, and then you select the tokens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on add. It takes me to add liquidity, and I'm going to add TRX and UME. So let's say that I want to add 15. Let me do that. Let's add 100 UME, which is 9,039 TRX. Now, this means that I'm going to now deposit 9,039 TRX plus 100 UME into the smart contract protocol that allows other people to swap. So when I do this, I will receive a certain amount of pool token. Now, that pool token is what we're going to use to stake and farm even more UME in the next section. So what I want to do is I want to supply this. I click on supply, click confirm supply, and then I confirm it in my wallet. So easily you can see it bumped up to 64.89 tokens. My pool share is 0.17%. So 0.17% of all swap fees that are happening in this pool, I am receiving that. 0.17% of the swap fee. Now, as more and more people are trading, that swap fee will be able to generate you a substantial residual income, because every time someone swaps in that pool, you will get paid. That is amazing. Now, back to the script here. So we just added TRX and UME as a liquidity pair. So what we do now, since I have LP tokens, I want to go to the staking section. Now, at the staking section, I will find multiple different pools. As you can see, we have the first EFT ecosystem reward pool for EFT holders, and we also have the first long-term investment pool on Uswap. Now, these are pure staking contracts, no liquidity provided, no nothing. But we provided liquidity to TRX UME. This is the one we went into. So you want to go to this one, and you now want to click stake. When you click stake, it will automatically bring up the amount of tokens, 64.89, and that is what you can put into the farming contract. When you do that, depending on how much you put in, of course, how much of those LP tokens that was added to the pool, you'll receive a certain amount of UME that you will be farming every single day. So simply you click on max. I usually remove the decimals, and then I click on stake, and I confirm it in my wallet. That pops up as well. And as you can see here, the transactions was successfully sent, waiting for confirmation. And here it is, the confirmation has already gone through. So here you see I was added into the TRX UME pool. If I go into this pool, I will see the pair info. Total liquidity in this pair is 5,148,000 TRX and 56, almost 57,000 UME. Now here we have the pool info, staking fee 3%, referral payments 15%. That means anyone that you introduce to Uswap, anyone that you introduce to the yield farming on Uswap for UME and any other token that will come on, you will receive a 15% referral reward on what they farm. So if your direct downline farms 10 UME over time, claims it, you will now receive 1.5 UME. So this is an amazing opportunity to share this amazing platform, an amazing DEX, an amazing yield platform to thousands of people. And the more people you introduce to this system, the more UME you will accumulate. And that is not a bad thing. Now, we can also see that the pool supply is 7,385 UME. It started on the 9th of June and it will end on the 30th of June. So it's a 3 weeks period. The farming speed is 323.8 UME per 24 hours. That means that anyone and everyone that is farming in this pool is sharing 323.8 UME every 24 hours. Now, and at the bottom, you can see my personal liquidity. So you see here, my personal liquidity is 249,648 TRX, equals to 2,761 UME. The pool tokens that I have put into work gives me a pool share of 7.7%. Now, what does that mean? It means that from the 323.8 UME, I am receiving 7.7% every single day. And that equals to 25.18 UME every 24 hours. And you can also see your pending claim. You can unstake at any time. You can claim at any time. But of course, what we recommend is to farm through the whole 3 weeks so that you don't need to go into separate pools and pay the 3% staking fee once more. So this is where you can actually utilize, after you have provided liquidity to the Uswap Dex exchange, you are now receiving the swap percentages of the swap fee. That is one income, that is one revenue. And you are receiving the LP tokens, which allows you to stake and earn UME as well. And there is absolutely no other yield farming project that has this high of a profitability that Uswap has or that Uswap delivers. So I highly recommend you to take a look at this, to take a look at the different APIs, because guys, you will be mind boggled. If we see an average of API between 7 to 15% on all other farming projects, we are deliberating them, having an API between 57 all the way up to 500%. Now, UME through Uswap is not one-off. It is the most highly profitable project on the Tron network. There is no doubt about it. And we can see that in the rapid growth of the community and also the stability of these tokens that we have launched. So guys, you do not want to miss out on that. If you want to, you go to the exchange, you swap to the tokens you need, you provide liquidity, you go to staking and you stake your liquidity pools or liquidity token pools into the farming pool that you see most profitable for yourself. And that is how you start to accumulate UME and EFT. Now, why do you want to do this? Why do you want to accumulate UME? Well, first and foremost, UME is the proprietary governance token to the Uswap Dex exchange. Secondly, it's going to be the native currency of the world's first NFT marketplace deployed on the Tron network. anyone that is building and creating NFTs as a TRC 721 standard, they will be able to utilize our marketplace to upload and resell or auction out their NFTs built on the Tron network. This has never been done before. There's no other platform like this out there. And Uswap is now going to deliver you the first NFT marketplace on the Tron network of the entire world. And what will this do to the UME token? Well, UME token will be the proprietary and the native currency that you use on the NFT marketplace from Uswap. So that means anyone that wants to come on and either create, design, upload, mint, and go through the whole process, or those who already have an NFT built on the Tron blockchain, they can come to our marketplace, they can upload that, and they can auction this out to the community engaging in the NFT marketplace. And as we now move on, since we are the world's first NFT marketplace on Tron, we will draw massive, massive attention towards it. We already have multiple artists and designers lined up, as well as world-known collectors that are usually and currently operating within Sotheby's and Christie's and these more famous auction places. Now, we have been able to lock down that partnership because the NFT is showing that person how NFT can benefit him for years and years and years and decades to come. It was a no-brainer. So we have tons and tons of artists and authors that are ready to go full on into our marketplace, offering NFTs in multiple different ways and various to our community and to the community beyond. That is going to be simply amazing. Now we can actually see the beta version of the NFT marketplace out. We have had a few test auctions where we have auctioned out the first, so to say, the first NFTs from the Uswap dev team. You have both UME and EFT special NFT logos, as well as the first NFT on Uswap. Now we have also started a cartoon collection. We will also be implementing our Cyberfight game, which will be a game played for NFTs. It's a pure NFT game. It's going to rock your boat, as well as 3 other games that is to be deployed. And they are all a part of the Eclipse City ecosystem or the Uswap ecosystem. Because the thing is, everything that we do is surrounded through Uswap. If we launch a new service, that service will be either utilizing EFT, UME, or it will bring an overall excitement and an overall boost to our entire community. Now, this is not all, my friends, because as we mentioned on the previous call here, we are going to upgrade the Uswap Dex exchange. We are currently running Uswap version 1. We are now, within the next 10 to 14 days, deploying version 2. Now, version 2 will be extraordinary. I can guarantee you that. Now, we've seen the hype on so many blockchains like Ethereum, like the Binance Smart Chain, and all this kind of stuff. But now, Uswap has been growing organically without the need of new tokens, new projects, where the sole focus has been on UME and EFT. We built a community of more than 10,000 active and engaging members that are farming UME, that has been farming EFT, and are now participating in the eco reward pools, that are now participating in farming more UME. And as we launch version 2, we will now open up for other developers to list their projects and their tokens onto the Uswap Dex exchange. Now, this will be done through 2 different types. We will have something called Lume pools, where the developers will be able to upload and provide liquidity to their token. they will also give up a certain amount of their supply to the Uswap team. Now, we will now make solo UME pools where we will add this token in so that anyone and everyone that is holding UME will be able to farm for free every single token that we will be listed on, we will be listing on the Uswap Dex exchange. We're also going through something called IDO, Initial Dex Offering, where there will be a private pre-sale before it goes on to the market. Now, everything is going to be in set prices, and of course, the listing price will be higher than whatever you bought it in the pre-sale. Now, an IDO is the ultimate way to allow the community to come in and be a part of the project before it has even been launched. Now, we've seen on the Binance Smart Chain, we've seen on the Ethereum network that these tokens and these IDOs are making a massive profits, anything from 10 to 100 to 1,000%. And I can guarantee you that that is exactly what's going to happen with Uswap version 2 and when we start listing these new tokens. So guys, I want you all to stay excited. I hope this was a brief and educational tutorial. I want you all to understand how Uswap works. What is the vision? What is the mission behind this project? Because it is so much more than your average farming project, your average DEX. We are going to crush every single opponent against us because we're not just limiting us to be a DEX. We're not just limiting us to be a yield farming project. No, we are tapping into multiple billion-dollar industries such as NFT, such as online gaming, such as there's just so much I can't get it on the top of my head. But you certainly want to take a second look at the Uswap Dex exchange and the farming of UME. How much simpler can it be by providing liquidity? You will earn in one way. You will stake your LP tokens. You will earn in a second way. And whatever you stake and earn, you can use that to compound and earn even more. That, my friends, is how you work smart. You don't need to work smart. You don't need to work hard. You only need to work smart. So I'm very, very much looking forward to deploying the Uswap version 2. I do believe that our entire community is super excited about this as well, because we will now launch tokens. We will now list and launch tokens for the entire community, just as they have been doing on the PancakeSwap and Uniswap, but we will still maintain the safe protocol DEX, the safe DEX protocol, meaning that we will audit the projects that are coming in to make sure there's no vulnerabilities, no backdoors, no rug pull, no way for anyone to hack the contract, which unfortunately we have seen a lot on the Binance Smart Chain. I mean, close to $20 to $25 million has already been hacked and scammed out of that platform. Now that will not happen on the Uswap Dex because we take the responsibility to actually audit and assess these projects, making sure that there's no risk for a rug pull, there's no risk for a scam. Now, we can never guarantee the success of a project, but what we can guarantee is the safety and the security of it. Now, with that, I hope that you guys had a nice call and that you had some nice information coming up for this. Please share this video with all your prospects. Anyone that is already in Uswap, that is already farming, and anyone that is looking at it or has never even heard about it. Because what's important here is that we give the people the education they need to understand the magnitude of this project. This is not your average project. This is not your average DEX. This is not your average CEO, and this is not your average development team. We possess skills and that not many others do. And for us to be able to serve you guys with quality projects instead of quantity, That is our goal. We are not here for the short term. We're not here to make a quick buck. We are here for the long-term wealth that very, very few can generate. But we have the key for that. Follow us, my friends. Get in there, buy some UME, start farming more UME, accumulate those tokens, because you know what? These tokens will have so much use case that it will bring them so much value. You will be using UME in games. You will be using UME in a lending protocol. You'll be using UME on the exchange. You'll be using UME to farm more UME. You'll be using UME to play games and win NFT. You will use UME to purchase, buy, bid on NFTs, on our marketplace. So this just brings so much pressure towards buying and towards holding. And I didn't even mention that. The IDO listings that will go through the Uswap Dex exchange. You can purchase, you can buy yourself into the pre-sale simply and solely by UME. So if anyone wants to participate in one of these new projects that are going to come up, and I can guarantee you there's going to be a lot, they will need to have UME to take part of the pre-sale. And what does that do? For every single community member out there and every single person outside our community that is now learning about UME, EFT, and all the farming that they can do through our platform, as well as participating in IDOs with the pre-sale before it gets listed, well, guess what? They will have to buy UME, because that's the only way that they can buy themselves into the pre-sale of the IDO tokens that we will be listing shortly. So guys, we have so much coming. I am really looking forward to this. Stay tuned, my friends, because there's going to be a lot coming up this coming week. You do not want to miss a single thing. So please, guys, share this video with everyone you know, everyone in the Uswap ecosystem, everyone who's farming, everyone who's holding, and everyone that you have spoken to or not yet spoken to, but want to show them the power of Uswap, because that is exactly what it is. All right, my friends, thank you so much for coming on. We will stop the recording here. We will post it online. And please, as I said, share it with your teams, share it with your prospects, your family. Watch it 2, 3, 4 times so you really understand the concept of Uswap, UME, and EFT, and of course, the NFT marketplace. All right, guys, thank you so much.